briefly, 1969 in Los Angeles, a de Kooning exhibit at the Los Angeles Museum of Art. These are a bunch of little short things that I wrote as I wandered around the exhibit that day. The titles of the sections are the titles of the paintings. Elegy 1939. There was then this time a pause in the conflagration, in which forms were balanced, outrageous pink against green, fish shapes or tits touching and greeting, the tension between foreground and moving background in which I sprouted. Pink Angels, circa 1945. Then the equilibrium so delicately destroyed, the forms danced in a whirl of quick charcoal, the green turned yellow, Tandava, dance of angels, dance of destruction. Woman, Wind and Window, 1950. Now it is white and the colors of paper broke loose, the forms drift, the paint drips. It is not unlike what hung on my walls and Roy's a few years later. A touch on my arm in the windy music. We stood by the window to listen. I turned, pink female flesh, engulfing. That time engulfs me still. It sucks me into its maw. Excavation, 1950. Young men from the streets of Detroit come back to tell me they will wait outside. They have been through the exhibit. They have seen what they can see. I stand here listening to Frank's voice, seeing here a touch of Pollock, there a year when you wanted to do the Klein thing. Remember a party at your loft on Broadway where Bill Berkson spun me around, my legs hooked around his hips, my head narrowly missing a column, Leroy stoned playing jazz with Larry Rivers. 3,000 miles later, I stand here. It is like another life, same body, all of us immersed in karma like tar pits, fossilizing our small knowledge. The Los Angeles Museum is built over a tar pit, by the way. Woman 1, 1950 to 52. O woman, great fury seated among your peers, destroying whatever you look on, tooth and nail. O Kali among women, who looked on me so often at the Museum of Modern Art. High-heeled avenger, fierce in your great austerities. Mountain of flesh, I see through your disguise. Your mad eyes burn like burning tar, like hell pit into my gut. Door to the River, 1960. Then there was large space of early 60s, remoter than Goya now, good empty time, media drift unchanneled, pure spirit leaning against spirit, shoving meat into form, fine sound, heads leaning together, turning the planet, turning it inside out, typing and drawing on the inner skin, toy guns of genius popping beer, cocaine and flesh, big hands on spike and snifter, on breast, paper, sea sand, setting, conflagration, half-assed magic we take off from now. That was 1968, LA. (1970) in San Francisco, a benefit for the Becks, who are the living theater people, who are in jail in Brazil at that point. Benefit that went on till 4 a.m. with everyone chanting, free so-and-so, free so-and-so. There were an endless list of people to free. This is Revolutionary Letter number 49 from a book called Revolutionary Letters. Okay. A lot of it is funny now because some of the people have even died and so gotten free. Other things have happened too. Free Julian Beck, free Timothy Leary, free 7 million starving in Pakistan, free all political prisoners, free Angela Davis, free Soledad Brothers, free Martin Sobel, free Sacco and Vanzetti, free Big Bill Hayward, free Sitting Bull, free Crazy Horse, free all political prisoners, free Billy the Kid, free Jesse James, free all political prisoners, free Nathan Hale, free Joan of Arc, Free Galileo and Bruno and Eckhart. Free Jesus Christ. Free Socrates. Free all political prisoners. Free all political prisoners. All prisoners are political prisoners. Every pot smoker a political prisoner. Every hold-up man a political prisoner. Every forger a political prisoner. Every angry kid who smashed a window a political prisoner. Every whore, pimp, murderer a political prisoner. Every pederast, dealer, drunk driver, burglar, poacher, striker, strikebreaker, rapist, polar bear at San Francisco Zoo, political prisoner. Ancient wise turtle at Detroit Aquarium, political prisoner. Flamingos dying in Phoenix Tourist Park, political prisoners. Otters in Tucson Desert Museum, political prisoners. Elk in Wyoming grazing behind barbed wire, political prisoners. Prairie dogs poisoned in New Mexico, war casualties. Mass grave of Wyoming bald eagles, a battlefield. Every kid in school a political prisoner. Every lawyer in his cubicle a political prisoner. Every doctor brainwashed by AMA a political prisoner. Every housewife a political prisoner. Every teacher lying through sad teeth a political prisoner. Every Indian on reservation a political prisoner. Every black man a political prisoner. Every faggot hiding in bar a political prisoner. Every junkie shooting up in John a political prisoner. Every woman a political prisoner. Every woman a political prisoner. You are political prisoner, locked in tense body. You are political prisoner, locked in stiff mind. You are political prisoner, locked to your parents. You are political prisoner, locked to your past. Free yourself. Free yourself. I am political prisoner, locked in anger habit. I am political prisoner, locked in greed habit. I am political prisoner, locked in fear habit. I am political prisoner, locked in dull senses. I am political prisoner, locked in numb flesh. Free me. Free me. Help to free me. Free yourself. Help to free me. Free yourself. Help to free me. Free Barry Goldwater. Help to free me. Free Governor Wallace. Free President Nixon. Free J. Edgar Hoover. Free Spiro Agnew. Free them. Free yourself. Free them. Free yourself. Free yourself. Free them. Free yourself. Help to free me. Free us. Dance. (1970) in San Francisco. Briefly then, something of closer present, if I have anything that I will read. I seem to be missing poems that I meant to bring along, but that's okay. There's certainly enough of them. I've been doing a lot of poetry in the schools for the last 2 years, which means you get to go to places like southeastern Wyoming. I was looking for some of those poems, but I didn't bring them along. And you get to go to a lot of reform schools, great places like that. It's really interesting. Okay, let me then stop with this poem that was New York, 1971. It's called Ave. It ends with a mantra. It's not suddenly a strange language. It's just some things I strung together. Oh, lost moon sisters, crescent in hair, sea underfoot, do you wander? In blue veil, in green leaf, in tattered shawl, do you wander? With gold leaf skin, with flaming hair do you wander? On Avenue A, on Bleecker Street do you wander? On Rampart Street, on Fillmore Street do you wander? With flower wreath, with jeweled breath do you wander? Footprints, shining mother of pearl behind you, moonstone eyes in which the crescent moon, with gloves, with hat, in rags, in fur, in beads, under the waning moon, hair streaming in black rain, wailing with stray dogs, hissing in doorways, shadows you are that fall on the crossroads, highways. Jaywalking do you wander? Spitting do you wander? Mumbling and crying do you wander? Aged and talking to yourselves. With roving eyes do you wander? Hot for quick love do you wander? Weeping your dead. Naked you walk, swathed in long robes you walk, swaddled in death shroud you walk, backwards you walk, hungry, 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 shrieking I hear you, singing I hear you, cursing I hear you, praying I hear you. You lie with the unicorn, you lie with the cobra, you lie in the dry grass, you lie with the yeti, you flick long cocks of satyrs with your tongue. You are armed, you drive chariots, you tower above me. You are small, you cower on hillsides, out of the winds. Pregnant you wander, barefoot you wander, battered by drunk men you wander. You kill on steel tables, you birth in black beds, fetus you tore out stiffens in snow. It rises like new moon, you moan in your sleep. Digging for yams you wander, looking for dope you wander, playing with birds you wander, chipping at stone you wander. I walk the long night seeking you, I climb the sea crest seeking you, I lie on the prairie, batter at stone gates, calling your names. You are coral, you are lapis and turquoise, your brain curls like shell, you dance on hills. Hard substance woman, you whirl, you dance on subways, you sprawl in tenements, children lick at your tits. You are the hills, the shape and color of mesa, you are the tent, the lodge of skins, the hogan, the buffalo robes, the quilt, the knitted Afghan. You are the cauldron and the evening star. You rise over the sea, you ride the dark. I move within you, light the evening fire. I dip my hand in you and eat your flesh. You are my mirror image and my sister. You disappear like smoke on misty hills. You lead me through dream forest on horseback. Large gypsy mother, I lean my head on your back. I am you, and I must become you. I have been you, and I must become you. I am always you. I must become you. Aya, aya, ah, aya, aya, ah, Mayama, Mayama, Om, Star Mother, Ma, Om, Mayama, ah. So if we take a 10-minute break, I'd like to read from the long new poem.